1 second. Blah, 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 la, 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 la. Well, folks, Andres the writer here, and today I'll be answering the question, what are the 8 parts of speech? Nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs. I'll be going through them all. And as a special little bonus for you die-hard writers, at the very end of this video, I'll even tell you what part of speech the is. And if you follow along carefully, you'll be able to identify the parts of speech yourself and be a better writer for it. Not like this guy.
Did you say Yutes? What is a Ute?
A Yute is a noun. Well, folks, Andres the writer here, and my goal is simply to make you a better writer and to help get your best writing out into the world. So, without further ado, here are the 8 parts of speech. Every word you can think of belongs to one of the 8 parts of speech. And those 8 parts are nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. Yowza! And look, if you can't remember them right off the bat, don't worry, because I have an incredibly stupid mnemonic for you. No problem. Very agile apes push crusty icebergs. You see? How can you not remember the 8 parts of speech with that? Voila. So, let's start with the first one. Nouns. Now, very simply, a noun is just a person, place, thing, or idea. So, some examples of nouns. An apple, a beautiful boat, a skull, which, by the way, death is also a noun because it's an idea. Well, kind of. I mean, I wish it upon no one. Although an old Jewish curse, may you live forever. Curse is a noun. SpongeBob SquarePants. That's it. Person, place, thing, or idea. Anything that you can think of that falls into those categories is a noun. Next! The pronoun is simply a short word that takes the place of a noun. For example, SpongeBob SquarePants is a long name, so instead of saying SpongeBob SquarePants went to the ocean and played with Patrick the Star, you could just say, he went into the ocean. He is our pronoun in place of the longer word. That's why we use them, so that we don't have to say super long words all the time. Instead of saying Boutros Ghali went to the UN.
My man, Boutros Ghali.
You could just say he went to the UN. Instead of saying Jim, Jan, John, Joe, and Juniper went to the store, you just say they went to the store. That's our pronoun. Etc., etc. That's too long to write, so instead, I just say, he dried up. Pro means for, so our word goes for the noun. It goes in place of it. Pronoun. Number 3, that's 6. Number 3 is verbs. Verbs are just actions or states of being. Jump, eat, sit, run, think, breathe, poop, smell, fart, shower, trill, escape, monetize. All of those can be verbs. The verb that people usually have the hardest time with is to be, because it conjugates irregularly, as in I am, she is, he is. Those are all verbs. Easier ones are direct actions. I jumped, he jumped, she fell, she tripped, she stinks. Those are all verbs. And hopefully you're not doing them in that order. Number 4, adjectives. Who doesn't love adjectives? They describe things. They describe nouns and pronouns. Hairy, smelly, purple, green, farty. I'm stuck on farts. Bright, dark, smooth, criminal. These are all adjectives. They describe nouns, so they're describing a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. So let's give an example. So here we go. I have adjective, 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 adjective. Also not true. Number 5. Number 5, adverbs. Adverbs are words that describe verbs, adjectives, or, you got it, other adverbs. So here we go. I have hairy armpits. I actually do, that's true. Hairy is our adjective. So if we now describe hairy, how hairy are they, Andres? That's our adverb. I jumped high. How high did you jump, Andres? Very high. How did he drink? Quickly. Adverb. Too quickly. Sorry, buddy. Adverb. Because it's describing how quickly he drank. Well, folks, quick interruption. If you've watched the video this far, you're probably finding it useful. So please go ahead, hit like and subscribe, and then when that little bell pops up, click on that too. And that'll tell you when I'm dropping another video on grammar or writing or editing, or, you know, just about my daily turmoil. Number 6, prepositions. Prepositions are the words that give everybody the hardest time, especially non-native speakers. So let's try to nail them down. Prepositions are usually small words that link nouns to other words. So for example, I ate ice cream with sprinkles. I'm linking sprinkles to the ice cream. So with is my preposition. It's linking a noun to a bunch of other words. Now, bonus point here. With sprinkles is our prepositional phrase. It's our preposition and then the object of our preposition. What did Jim Carrey overact in? We're linking our noun, movie, to, in this case, overact. So this is our prepositional phrase. In this case, it's modifying acted, so we have an adverbial prepositional phrase. That's a bonus point. For now, just know that this is a preposition. Where did he walk? He walked on the moon. So on is our preposition because it's linking this noun to the rest of our sentence. Now, don't be scared if you didn't get prepositions. I'll make another video about them because they tend to cause people a lot of problems. So we'll come back to it. And by the way, if you would like to learn more about the parts of speech, prepositions in particular, I highly recommend this book, Sentence Diagramming Exercises by Elizabeth O'Brien. I'll put a link below. Number 7, only 2 more to go, baby. Conjunctions. Conjunction, junction, what's your...
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
I'll link to that below too. Conjunctions are just words that join words, phrases, or clauses. That's it. They join stuff. So conjunctions join words, phrases, or clauses. A clause has a subject and a verb. Somebody's doing something, or something is doing something. A phrase doesn't have both of those, and words are what we're playing with right now. So for example, in this example, I'm joining horror movies and comedies, and is our conjunction. I went to school, I did not learn. I went to school, but I did not learn. That's our conjunction. You can also start sentences with conjunctions. For example, while she liked him a lot, she ghosted him after their first date. While is our conjunction. I'm joining she liked him to she ghosted him. What a jerk. Or is also an example of a conjunction. I like apples or bananas, but I really don't want to eat both at the same time. Last but not least, number 8, interjections. Interjections are just words that show emotion. Wow! Yowza! Gadzooks! Oh man! What's up? Oh dear. Gosh darn. Frickin' Psst. Hey! Sweet jumpin' Jehoshaphat's. Buttercups. Howdy doody. Sports. Hey. Ho! Hooah! Hi, hello! Gadzooks! I forgot to drink my Metamucil. Oh is our interjection. All it does is add a little emotion, doesn't add much grammatically. Hooah! And that's it. Those are the 8 parts of speech. And while you can break each part of speech down into further categories, if you have a solid grip on those 8, you're in pretty good standing. Hooah! Now there's been a movement in the US for a while to not really teach grammar so much. Sweet! So I'd love to hear what you think about this. Do you think it's useful? Do you think it needs to be taught explicitly? Should we as teachers teach them to our students? Let me know. Put your answer in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, especially if you're a teacher or a student. Wow! And now, if you'd like to use all this knowledge you just learned, feel free to check out my video on how to write a story, which I'll post, I believe, here and down here. And in 30 minutes, you'll have the rough draft of your own story. Wow! And as for that bonus, what part of speech does the belong to? The is an article, meaning it points out a noun. There are only 3 articles in English: the, a, and an. And as we're talking about nouns, the mug, old school grammar says that articles are adjectives. Now, there's a new wave, and they're making grammar more complicated with things like determiners, but we'll skip that for now. So for now, just know those 8, and if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe below, because that keeps us running over here at Andres the Writer. Thanks, and see you again soon.